People with disabilities are helpless. They're attention-seeking, they're stupid, they just want pity, they're a burden upon society, and they're way too dependent. Unfortunately, these are stereotypes still commonly held within society about people with disabilities. Media is seen as society's primary source of information and can highly affect an individual's perceptions or attitudes. People look at media for an indication of an acceptable point of view rather than relying on personal experience. Mainstream media consistently associates negative stereotypes alongside those people with disabilities. These negative stereotypes often make it harder for people with disabilities to fit into society, as the media portrays them as being violent, evil, a burden, non-sexual, and laughable, as well as a community in which should be feared. Societal views are generally positive but can sometimes be paternalistic. Stigmatizing attitudes are likely to emerge when disabilities are perceived as more severe. Research suggests that more negative attitudes are associated with people with mental illness than those with intellectual or developmental disabilities. Individuals with physical disabilities often experience the least stigma. This is due to common perceptions that people with mental illness are unpredictable and potentially dangerous. Individuals with intellectual disabilities are also often perceived less capable than they actually are. There are a number of factors that people with disabilities have to take into consideration. These include community living, for example, is there housing available that accommodates their disabilities? Education, is special education available and will it result in marketable job skills? And employment, will employers hire a person with a disability? This in the long run results in people with disabilities having less opportunities to contribute to community life as well as becoming socially excluded. So, how can we change our attitudes towards people with a disability? We can do this by interacting with them in a positive manner, whilst also treating them as equal, whilst believing that people with a disability are as capable as everyone else, and that having a negative attitude is the only disability.